The loneliest stage. In the small town of Willow Creek, school spirit blossomed in vibrant colors. The sound of Puma High's marching band exhilarated the air, and the mascot, a bubbling orange and black figure named Percy the Puma, led the cheers at every game. To the students, he wasn't just a mascot, he was a friend who filled the lonely gaps of high school life. Yet, as spring rolled in, Percy went missing on the eve of the biggest football game of the season. At first, the absence was attributed to pranksters. Maybe a rival school had snatched him away. But as days streaked by without a whisper of his whereabouts, anxious murmurs spread among the students. Some swore they saw shadows on the edge of the field, waving forgotten pennants. Others claimed Percy himself had appeared in fleeting glimpses, stitched together from whispers and nightmares. Desperate for a chance to put his class back together, senior Jenna was determined to find her friend and salvage the season. She decided to gather a small group: Adam, her loyal friend; Lisa, a bubbly cheerleader; and Michael, the quiet yet observant artistic type. They planned a scavenger hunt under the cover of the night, hoping to uncover Percy's whereabouts before the big game. After all, a mascot was more than just foam and fabric, he was the heart of their school spirit. The evening air felt thick as they gathered around the darkened, empty stadium, flickering lights casting long, exaggerated shadows. "You guys really think we'll find him?" Adam asked, glancing nervously at the looming stands. Lisa shrugged, tangling her fingers around the cheerleader megaphone she had tucked under her arm. "We just need to keep looking, right?" With flashlights in hand, they began their search. The search led them to the back of the stadium, where the revolving stage was seldom used. Covered in dust and dark with neglect, the faint whiff of burnt popcorn lingered in the air, reminding Jenna of summer movie nights long gone. Curiosity pricked at their nerves. "Let's check out the stage," Michael suggested quietly, his voice barely above a whisper. As they approached, the air grew colder, and an unsettling stillness blanketed the area. Suddenly, Jenna could feel it. A pulse beneath the wood, as if the stage had a heartbeat. A faint creaking echoed as the stage lights flickered alive, illuminating an eerily empty expanse. They backed away, their hearts pounding in sync. "Is this some kind of joke?" Jenna hissed, nervously eyeing her friends. "Maybe this is Percy's way of saying he's fine?" Yet, the jubilation shattered when they heard a low growl, dark and deep. From the shadows emerged figures that should never have moved again, beloved characters from childhood, but twisted into monstrous parodies of themselves. Big Billy Bear, whose fur was now matted with dirt and grime. Lila the Lollipop Fairy, her eyes protruding unnaturally wide, appearing both sweet yet sinister. And right at the heart of it all, shrouded in darkness and wolfish silhouettes, was Percy, but he was not the same. His eyes gleamed with a malevolence that sent chills crawling down their spines. "Join us," they crooned, voices slithering like smoke in the night. "Join us, or suffer our fate." Panic erupted as the mascots lunged forward, seeking to grab the adrenaline-fueled teenagers. Jenna couldn't think. "Run," was the only command that escaped her lips. In the chaotic escape, reality warped, each corner twisted into a shadowy place where friendly cheer had morphed into haunting disarray. Adam stumbled, caught in the grip of Big Billy Bear. With a wrenching screech, he broke free and sprinted away. They dashed down the hallways, evading the leathery grasp of the characters that prowled like predators. As they reached the exit, Jenna turned to see Michael trailing behind. He was nearly upon them, struggling against the suffocating darkness. "Michael, hurry," but it was too late, the characters' grips were too powerful. A scream erupted from him, abruptly silenced by angry laughter. With retrofitted panic, they stumbled into the street, breathless and filled with dread. They turned back, watching as the stage was lit in macabre, playful colors. The remaining mascots danced in the glow, celebratory laughter bouncing across the empty stadium. Ambiguous shadows engulfed the stage, leaving only the echo of twisted giggles hanging in the air. Percy stood at the forefront, a ruler of lost dreams and stolen adolescence. As the sun began to rise, the local news headlines read, "Missing mascots found, rumors of haunting." But Jenna never heard the end of the story. She and Adam walked away, hearts heavy with an unshakable dread that permeated the very fabric of their lives, an unspoken warning that the spirit of childhood, once tarnished, can grow twisted when neglected. Willow Creek would always carry the burden of misplaced innocence, and every time the shadows flickered near the darkened field, the townsfolk would shudder, remembering what came alive when the stage lights dimmed low.